What's up, Ricers? Chad here from CB Media, and today I am at ECU Shop, one of Thailand's craziest automotive facilities. As you could probably guess by their name, their name is ECU Shop. What they do here is they manufacture standalone engine management systems and piggyback systems for ECUs, for diesel trucks, gasoline cars, and motorcycles. And they have a bunch of really dope cars in the showroom on display, and we're gonna go check them out. This place is absolutely massive. You know, it's weird. When I visit shops here in Thailand, at least performance automotive shops, they tend to be a little rough around the edges. But the cars that they produce out of those shops are absolutely amazing. ECU Shop is different. Well, they're not an actual shop. They just manufacture, install, and tune ECUs. But this place is absolutely flawless. We are going to start with ECU Shop's most famous vehicle, and that is this diesel truck behind me right here. The reason why this truck is such a legend is this truck was actually shipped to the United States and raced in the NHRA, an entire series in I think 2013. Just search on YouTube, ECU Shop drag diesel truck, and videos will come up of this thing running mid-eights at the NHRA series in America in 2013. And of course, it's running their standalone ECU system. I'm absolutely amazed how little that door weighs. It's squeaky, but it's extremely lightweight. You can obviously see it's all carbon. This thing can't weigh more than a couple pounds, especially with the Lexan glass. I wonder how much this entire front clip weighs. I bet you it's not heavy at all. You can definitely tell that those are all super old school parts. But you know what? They wanted to leave the truck as it was when it went to America to race, because at that point, no cars had really left Thailand to go to the US and compete. Okay, moving on. The next two trucks you see behind me, these Toyotas, what are they called? Crap. I can't remember what these are called. Toyota Hilux, that's what they're called. So what the deal is with these two trucks is ECU Shop is so huge here that they actually partnered with the Toyota to offer upgrade packages for the Toyota Hilux. Similar how Shelby does in America to Ford. So ECU Shop went to Toyota Thailand and developed a program with them where they can offer factory upgrades without losing your warranty. Because these two trucks were essentially the prototypes and they're driving catalogs of what the partnership of Toyota and ECU Shop offer, they have pretty much every part that's available, like the fender flares and the Cosmos racing wheels. Cosmos racing wheels are actually very popular in America with the 350Z, S13 crowd, but most people don't know that they are made here in Thailand. Yep, Cosmos wheels that you see at every drift track or every crappy little car meet in your hometown, those are made here in Thailand. The red chrome truck is the higher horsepower version with 400 horsepower with a warranty. And the price to get that? So this is what the 400 horsepower package includes. This is ECU Shop's ECU system. All of this is intake, header, exhaust systems, EGR. This right here, 48 millimeter, 18,000 baht. This is the turbo system. And this right here that costs 83,000 baht, this is the built engine and stroker kit, piston rod, all of that. This is fuel system. And then down here, this is your boost gauge for 4,500 baht, coming in at a total of 2019, 600 baht for 400 horsepower with a warranty. So to make things clear, yes, these trucks are sick. They come in a 250 or 400 horsepower version, but you can get those packages from the dealership But everything else, the vinyl wrap, the wheels, all that other crap, you have to take the truck to a specialty shop, a performance shop, and have them install those products on the truck. That is not part of the package for 219,000 baht. This blue Isuzu DMax is ECU's current race truck for the F55 Pro Racing Series here in Thailand. Essentially what that means is to compete in that series, your truck must have the factory frame. It must have the factory chassis. There is no tube chassis trucks allowed, or what they call them here in Thailand, a space frame. This truck actually makes over 800 horsepower on a 55mm turbo. Guys, look at the size of this turbo. I mean, it's barely bigger than what's on my Volkswagen GTI. It's just insane to me that they can get 800 horsepower out of a vehicle using just a 55mm turbo. I'm pretty sure that's probably like a class restriction or something, I would assume. Hold up, let me ask. D, do they have to run a 55mm turbo in this class? That class, the F55 Pro class, do you have to run a 55mm turbo?
Only.
That's why the turbo is so tiny. And again, they've extracted 800 horsepower out of this truck with only a 55mm turbo, and its best quarter mile so far is an 8.6, but during that pass, they ended up having to lift a little bit on the back half, so they will be back at the track again soon when the world gets back to normal, and we'll be shooting for that 8.5. This Insight right here is actually Thailand's fastest NA naturally aspirated car. It's a 430 wheel horsepower, 2.6 liter K series, and it runs 9.4 in the quarter mile. It's pretty impressive. And also, you have to remember, the track prep here in Thailand is nowhere near what it is in America. This car would definitely be in the low nines, deep low nines at any properly prepped track. I'm gonna see if they'll take the front clip off for me. I really wanna check out this 430 wheel horsepower K series. That's a very impressive feat to get 430 wheel horsepower out of a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. Thailand really does build some ridiculously fast and badass K series here. I mean, you saw the K20 dragster that's in the process of being built. They even have their own ECU Shop branded water. This place is fancy. Boom! So here's the heart of the beast. You'll obviously know it has ITBs, but if you notice this, here's a fuel rail, and here's another fuel rail, and these are the main injectors. You can see them here, and this is the secondary injector setup. So it's still an H pattern. So all of this is ECU Shop products in this car. The Octane S is their standalone engine management system. This is going to be your VTEC controller. This controls the fuel system, and then these two units control spark. These 4 cars behind me are actually retired drag cars, even the R32 GTR. This EG was replaced by this Insight. This car used to compete in the same series as the Insight, which is the naturally aspirated 2-cylinder class. A lot of my American viewers won't even know what this is. This is an Evo 2. Yes, an Evo 2 for My viewers all around the rest of the world, you got to understand, us as Americans, we didn't get an Evo in the US till the Evo 8. The Evo 2 used to compete in the souped up Thailand 4-wheel drive 4-cylinder Pro, which is pretty self-explanatory. You must have a 4-cylinder. Pro means you have a turbo, and 4-wheel drive means all 4 wheels drive the vehicle. It does not compete anymore just because it's not competitive. The cars in that class now are ridiculous. Again, like I said earlier in this video, if you have not seen my souped up Thailand video, go check that out after you're done with this one, and you'll see how fast those cars are today. That Evo, that poor little Evo 2, wouldn't stand a chance. This teal EG hatch actually is not retired. It is still racing. It competes in the 2-wheel drive Pro 4 class, which means turbo 4-cylinder driven by 2 wheels. First cars I noticed when I walked in was this R32, because I just couldn't believe how unbelievably clean it is. Like, if you look at the front bumper, if you look at the paint work, if you look at the window trim, the car is perfect. And it shocked me when I found out this used to be a full-blown drag car. The R32 GTR was a 1,000 horsepower drag car that competed in the Pro 6 4-wheel drive class, and now it's just a 1,000 horsepower street car. They fully restored the car from the ground up, but left the 1,000 horsepower motor in it. Now it's just a really clean, really fast street car. And I'm a fan of that. Look at this showroom. This is ridiculous. They have a pretty dope waiting area over here as well, with a Chrysler 300C. Most people won't realize that that's a huge deal, but a Chrysler 300C here in Thailand, that is a very rare and very expensive car. This is their waiting area, and here are some of their products. All these are ECU Shop products for gasoline engines, and these are for diesels. In this area, this is like a, I would say, 3-bay workshop where they install the ECUs. If you buy an ECU from ECU Shop here, the installation of their product is actually included at no extra cost. That ECU system was a piggyback that includes a road tune. So they're going out to go road test the car, but they also have a dyno jet system set up right there. And we're gonna go check that out now. So this is their dyno room with their dyno jet. And they also have a 3-fan setup in here as well. And they use this to tune drag cars, drag trucks, road race vehicles, and they also have another dyno that they use to tune motorcycles as well. All these are motorcycle dynos. Another business they have here at ECU Shop is they manufacture dynos for motorcycles and ship those essentially worldwide. So if you have a motorcycle shop and you need a dyno, I don't know, hit up ECU Shop. This is one of the road race turbo diesel trucks. Yes, they road race the turbo diesel trucks as well here. I've seen them pretty much compete in every type of motorsports with diesel trucks in Thailand, except drifting. I don't think I've seen a drift truck yet. If you own a turbo diesel drift truck, let me know. I want to go for a ride. Man, I cannot get over the shop. This thing is ridiculously huge and clean and amazing. You know, when you're in Asia, you have to have a certain mindset when it comes to visiting automotive race shops. They're normally small, they're normally dirty, but they produce super high quality work out of those small, dirty shops. ECU Shop, while it's not really a performance shop, man, this place is amazing. It's one of the nicest automotive facilities I've ever been to in my life. And I really, truly hope you guys enjoyed the tour. If so, please make sure that you're subscribed to this YouTube channel. I'm not joking, like 79% of people watching these videos are not subscribed, and that's completely unacceptable. For real, please take a minute, make sure that you're subscribed. Also, please make sure to click that little bell icon and turn on notifications so you get an alert when I upload a new video, and you can be one of the first people to come in and make a funny or interesting comment. If I really like your comment, I'll pin it to the top. Again, I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, Ricers. Peace.